this bad boy, who I can't tell what level he is because I've turned the HUD off. He's 19, and he's getting attacked by a load of hyenas. Oh no, don't kill Mike. Okay then people, so we're back. I know we had this massive plan about going and getting some underwater tames, but as usual, Ark had different plans. Now I do apologise to staff at the moment. I have actually turned my gamma all the way up even, but it's just that time of night. Here we go, let's just pop that on, shall we? Yeah, so since the last episode, I was actually out in the snow area on the icebergs, making up a little outpost so that I had somewhere to collect a decent amount of organic polymer and such, which we will show you in a bit. But then I came back here and I was flying across from the cave back to here for something. I can't remember exactly what it was. And what should I happen to find but this bad boy, who I can't tell what level he is because I've turned the HUD off. He's 19, and he's getting attacked by a load of hyenas. Oh no, don't kill Mike. Okay, so we're not getting a text echo again. Never mind. Right, that's the second one we've seen though, and both times it's been on this mountain. So, we do actually have other plans for today as well. Maybe the fact that that's died is good because we can get back to them. So I'm going to go back to the base now, and then I'm going to fly over to the new outpost and I will join you back there at some stage, because apart from showing you the outpost, we have actually made up a few things to take with us too. So let me eat, yummy yummy, and I will join you back in a bit, people. Okay people, so we're off. We're back on the Quetzal. We've got a few supplies with us, which I don't want to say what they are yet. And yeah, we're going to head to this new area that I've built in the snow biome on the icebergs. Probably stop off at the Giga on the way just to grab a bit more fur, because pelt, because my armour's basically non-existent, my fur armour at the moment, let's be honest. So I have just made up 2 bits, but then I ran out of pelt already. So I figure maybe a quick run round with the Giga, eat a couple of mammoths, get a bit of meat for him, get a few levels, and get some hide, and not hide at all, is it? Get some pelt. So we'll head over there, and I will join you back once we actually get to the snow biome base, the new one. Okay then, so we've come out to the winter biome. We've set up a little outpost here, little tame pen on the top of it for something small like ankylos or wolves or anything like that, even the piggies. And then inside, let me just take my third person jazz, we have put a forge. We'll put a few more outside, hence this row of ceilings here. And we've put a fabricator, because this is where we're going to gather most of the organic polymer. Put a fireplace to keep us warm, fire to cook stuff, preserving bin, which also, where we've been killing penguins, we managed to cook up some prime meat that we're going to turn into jerky. Bed, some storage, and a mortar and pestle. Now, as I said, we are of course collecting organic polymer, so we have tamed a nice low-level Pelagornis. I would have gone for higher if I could have, but I couldn't find one. However, these things are brilliant. On my settings, if you kill a juvenile penguin, Kakairu, even if you kill it and then you harvest it with the Pelagornis, you get about 60 organic polymer off of it. So that means we have in here now all the cement and paste we need, all the crystal, all the electronics, because we went collecting pearls from just down before the end of the snow area, all the spark powder, all the polymer. All we're waiting for is just the last of the metal to cook up, and then we'll have all the bits we need to go and make a chemistry bench to take back to the base. And then once that's done, we're going to use the rest of the polymer to make up some scuba tanks
and some scuba leggings. Right then, I will join you back on once we got to that stage. Okay people, after much grinding for resources, we now have all the metal, nearly all the polymer. We're just missing a few where it's spoiled in the meantime. All the cementing paste, all the crystal, all the electronics, all the metal, all the spark powder. We've got more polymer around the corner. We now have that much, and we actually have a bit of jerky there already. Woohoo! We're going to top this back up because we're going to carry on making up some jerky. There we go. Woohoo! Go into here. Put the extra meat in. What jerky is this? Normal or fried? I think it's normal. Cooked meat jerky, normal. Right. We managed to collect up that much oil as well. So, we're just going to grab a bit more organic polymer off of our... I'll tell you what, let's just transfer it all. Let's transfer it back so it makes the stacks back up. So hopefully it lasts a bit longer. There we go. And he's got his fish meat because of course he's awkward and won't eat normal meat. Not that it matters because we haven't actually got a feeding trough here yet. Right then. Ah, I needed some of that organic polymer, didn't I? Let's take a bit more than we need because we're greedy and there's a few things we want to make. So, we'll go in here finally, put in the organic polymer from the penguin massacres, turn it on, bang, craft one of them. Now we need some more metal, some fibre, and then we can craft the scuba tank as well. Now there's a bit of metal, so that means we've got 16 out here as well. Maybe we might actually put a ramp on the front of this one as well, see how much. Right, 7, 8. Does that mean if I look back in here now there'll be one more? Yep. 8, 24. Okay then. So, as long as we've got 4 in here left, then we could actually make 2 scuba tanks up. How does that sound? And what do we need for this? Just organic polymer. Mm-hmm. 2 scuba tanks. And we need some polymer for that. And a bit more metal, which will be done by that stage. Now, most people, of course, who turn around and go, well, there's no point in the leggings, they're pointless, they don't have any armour, you know, they don't help you breathe, don't help you swim, blah, blah, blah. No, they don't do any of the above. However, they do give you thermal protection in the water, which, as far as I'm concerned, makes it worth getting them. Now, here we go. Some metal ingots. 3 here so far, 4 here so far. That'll do nicely. 4 of them. Ah, more hide. Ah, still more hide. And more organic polymer. Ha 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 ha. Yeah, well anyway. Once we've now got these bits, it means that we're actually going to be a bit more advanced and able to get some underwater tames without having to do the whole Lazarus crap or using the Diplocalus or anything like that. So, not too bad. Unfortunately, we do have no hide on us. How embarrassing is that? Really, no hide. No hide anywhere. Okay then, so it looks like we're leaving off making that last block. Whilst we're here though, we're also going to have a look what other bits we can make. We can make up 2 more electronics, which we're going to make. 2 more pearls there as well, but that's not the point. We need some more to make up the generator for the base at home. And we need to make some of these wires and such. Eventually we'll get onto this. We don't need the polymer for it. Also, not the polymer, we don't need the electronics for it. But we do need a lot of metal. So I think one idea is once we get back to the other base, we're going to be grinding out and putting in a few more of these refining forges, obviously, and collecting up all the metals so we can actually put that down. But at least now we do have the chemistry bench, so we're on our way to starting to grind things out on a large scale. Just more electronics, so I think I'm going to go off and do a grind, get the electronics I need for that, and we might see if we can start collecting up a bit more of the metal, but I think that's going to be something that we should be doing at the main base with our Anklios there and everything. So I'll join you back in a bit, people. Oh yeah, obviously I got the Pelagornis. Yes, you didn't see that. Didn't really see much point of it. It was only level 16 with his Chutson bowlers around its feet when it stopped on the ice. Shot it a couple of times and then killed some sharks to feed it. So, happy times. But, as I said, it does work really well for collecting up organic polymer. See you in a bit then, people. Bye-bye. Wrong button. Haha. Bye-bye.
Okay, people, we're back. As you can see, I might have built a slight monstrosity in front of me here, but there is a perfectly good reason for that. And that is because somewhere over here, which we won't be doing right now because it's getting darker and darker and darker, and night time in the wilderness, the woods, the snow, the cold, whichever one you want to choose. Night time in this situation isn't a good thing, especially as I can't even see what I was actually looking for. So, well, that sucks then. Okay, people, we'll be back in the morning once it's a bit sunnier and we can see what the schmeg we're doing. And I think at that point we're going to bring the Argentavis just so it's got a little bit more health. Join you then. Okay, people, so we're back. We've actually come back because over here is a level 96 Utrianus. That's the 64. It's not the one we wanted. And as usual on Ark, all our plans went to crap. We ended up with this level 24 because the 96 died to a mammoth, even with its pack of Carnos. We didn't use the trap we made or anything. So yeah, the idea is we're going to get this Yutti, we're going to get a higher one when we can find it, get a lot of high level Carnos, and we're going to level them all up for the boss fights because we can't find the Rexes. So we're going to stay here and wait for this one to tame, and then we're going to go and collect up a couple of Carnos, I think. And there it is. Okay, people, and we're back. And whilst I was doing the montage for taming Carnos, rather than just leaving it as blank background noise because I didn't record my voice the whole time that I was doing this, I figured I'd explain to you what was happening, because as I'm sure a few of you've noticed, we're doing these. We haven't done one of these for a while now, and to be honest that was more from me being busy. But also I have actually put out a couple of Scorched Earth episodes already, and that's because for those of you that haven't watched it or don't listen to me drawl on through the whole episode, it's actually a server provided by Jade Plays Games, who is a YouTuber, also does Twitch and has other accounts and such. I put a link in my Scorched Earth descriptions of him, but anyone who wants to check him out is Jade Plays Games on YouTube. And to be honest, it's always been the place that I've gone to for my information on Ark, what was coming out and command codes, that sort of thing. He also keeps up to date with a lot of the other newer games, Fallout 76, DayZ, The Forest, you know, so many. But go and have a look, it's definitely worth it. But yeah, so we're going to do that on the Scorched Earth. We're going to carry on there. It's a lot more boosted than this for those of you that have watched it, and it actually has a few extra things like aberration dinosaurs put in and some of the aberration engrams and such. So, you know, it makes it more exciting, let's be honest. It's the closest you can get to modded on a console. For example, you can actually get tech stuff out of drops and graded tech stuff. So, you know, at the same time, I will point out I avoid the tech stuff because I never use tech anyway, and so just because it's there would be the only reason I'm using it. So I'm not going to, because it's not something I'll actually make myself. It's not saving me time, it's just boosting me past what I would use, which I don't think is fair. As I said though, the resources are boosted on it, the gathering and some of the stats and such. Same time, the wild dinosaurs go up to 300, so it's not exactly a walk in the park still, and it is still scorched earth. Pretty much my summary of it would be that it's the same as doing it on anything else, but it's just going to be done a lot quicker than, for instance, it would be if I did it on the stats that I've got for this one, or if you did it on official stats. So yeah, and to point out as well, this little trap that I had in front of me over here, which I'm now actually going to use for one of the Carnos, was designed for trapping the Yttrianus in. And I figured I'd have two separate areas so I could trap the Yttrianus and hopefully the Carnos would follow it down as well. But as I said during the video, that Yttrianus actually died to a mammoth, so that sucked. It was just over by those oil rocks behind me there. But yeah, pack of Carnos and a Yttrianus at 96 and one Carno mashed it. So that was a bit sad. But yeah, so obviously we're going to be doing the scorched earth. That's going to be going a lot faster than this is. But this, we are going to keep on going, and as I said before, now we're going to start cutting through bits like I have now, rather than showing this whole thing. We're just going to do highlights of it. For instance, I'll come back at times and it might be I've tamed up this, so we're going to go and do this cave, or I might show you some of the high tames, but I will miss a lot, especially the grinding and such, so that we cut it down and it's not as boring for you to watch, because let's be honest, we've all seen a lot of Ark. At the moment, obviously, as you can see, it's just a cut down of I'm catching up the Carnos. I believe I've got 5 of them. One of them was a 56 there, which was lower than I'd want, but the other one was a 96, and they were both on the same thing, so I thought might as well tame them at the same time. 56 could get up to a decent level, or it could die whilst I'm getting XP for the others. You know, it's not really a problem. At least we've got it to consider. So yeah, there's what's happening. We're still going to be doing this. We'll still be going through it, but we'll be going through this a lot slower than we will be the scorched earth. But we're going to do scorched earth at the same time, as that's on a separate server. So at this point, I'll leave you to it, and we'll wrap up the episode. Cheers for listening, people. Bye bye. We're back on. We've brought our dinosaurs down to the shore here. The 3 Carnos that we tamed up by the pen, which is over there, hidden behind just that big lump of ice somewhere, I do believe. We brought our Argy here. We flew the Quetzal back, and the 2 that were near the base, we've picked them up with the Quetzal and flown them back. So now we are making the trip back home. Now, this used to be such a simple thing. You just put your dinosaurs onto a raft, and that was that. It's not the case anymore, because at some point we could find ourselves a lead sync who decides that he wants to smash our raft, and then all anarchy ensues. So yeah. Now, once we get these back, we're going to stop off at our main island with them all. The one over there. I say our main island, our main snow island, and we're going to unload them there, and then I believe that may be around about it for the episode. Probably a short one today, but the idea is then after that I will probably transport them all over to land together, and then we'll join back in on the next episode with a bit more of a grind for these ones to get them up. And I mean, we've got the bits for all the bosses, so if I can grind these up enough, we could do the first boss, or we could go on for some water tames. Basically, we don't know what we're going to do for the next episode yet, so this is Ark. We're not going to presume. There we go. Oh, no, 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 no. Horrible creatures. It's not like they're going to win, but, you know. Right, well, he is on now anyway. He, she, it. No, you stop there. Okay, so that was fun. Such a quick little stop. Oh wow, look, I didn't realise I put the buff on them like this. I've got to admit, I've never really tamed the Yttrianus before, so this is all new area for me. So we actually get a buff and it seems to count down. Okay, easy now. You, I'm sure, are doing something. Like, yep, eating a lot of food doing this. So we actually want you to disable auto courage mode. Thank you. At least that's good to know. If we take it... Ah, I left it on the dinosaur. If we take it into the boss fight, then apparently, then we can put it onto auto thing. We could leave it at the back on passive or something even. Ah, if I just put that back on you. Yes. Sorry, people. I'm not with it. Right. As it is, I'm finishing this one up. We have the Scorched Earth, which I'm sure some of you have seen that I've been doing as well so far on a server. And, yeah. I can't do that one at the moment because annoyingly my PlayStation Network has run out. Oh, did the RG get the auto courage as well then? It could be good to check. But yeah, because my PlayStation Network's run out, then of course I can't go on to do the server. And I can get it back on. It's just there's no point at the moment because I'm away for most of the weekend doing bits to help the missus at her place. So, once I'm back, I will sort that out, and then we'll go from there and carry on with the Scorched Earth and this one. At no point are we actually going to just drop the island. I want this finished before Extinction's out. And then, even if I finish Scorched Earth together, once I actually complete them all, I will probably... Well, I will complete them all, it's that simple. Once I've done them all, I will put all of the end clips in as one together and do it as one video to celebrate just before Extinction comes out, which of course we know Extinction, so it'll probably be a case of, oh, it's out tomorrow, so I'll release a video today and it'll be another 3 months down the line. Never mind. But yeah, so we've got our 3 Carnos here, we've got our Yutrianus, we've got Hedwig of course because we had to fly to and fro, and now we are all the way back to the island. One good thing about having them raised like this, I was considering doing the pillars as well and sinking the floors, but if we go over any icebergs and such, it's less likely to knock them off by clipping it if it's this much higher. So get them all to follow and away we go. And here we go then. So that wasn't too bad for a quick... it took me about an hour or so to tame all 5 of these. It's taken a bit longer to get them all back again due to the faff about, but all in all, not too bad. They've all probably got some levels left to put on them as well by now, yeah. We were going to put them all at 500 weight. I've decided we're going to keep them around about 400 or so, which most of them seem to be now anyway. And then we're going to get melee damage up as high as possible and health up as high as possible. I mean, looking at it, they could all do with about 2,000, 3,000 health at least. We'll see how much we can actually get away with putting into them. This one we're going to put up the health because, yeah. So yeah, and there we go. 5 Carnos, unless I'm mistaken. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yep, and a Yutrianus. And this is going to be the start of our boss collection. Obviously the Yutrianus will probably be a case it won't be you. Yeah, I'm sorry, but it probably won't be you coming in with us. So we'll get a higher one. But for now, at least it can boost our Carnos when we take them out on an XP grind. So, all in all, that's not gone too bad, I'd say. By the way, we have this one ceiling here because the idea is we're going to put... Well, we have put the torch out there. Because then if we're taming things in there, they can't smash all the torches around it because one's not in with it. So, there we go. Oh, put my gamma down because I was actually bringing them back at night at first, of course, since it's become daylight now. There we go. And I would say that's it for the day, people. As I said, it's a case now of we're going to be going through, and I won't be showing you all of the bits of the grind and everything and taking them back and all that. I'm going to try and limit it now to bits that are actually more, well, important. I wouldn't say important, of course it's all important, but more interesting, like the cave runs, you know, high tames, getting our first water tame bits and getting set up that way, how we're going to do it and all that. So yeah, I think that's the idea. We're going to do the off-camera bits. Sorry, I'm still trying to figure out exactly how we're going to do this first. And we've just got an egg, perfect. So we're going to do the off-camera bits, come back in, probably once we've got these in, we've got a few more levels into them, maybe once we've found some more water tames. Basically, we'll see on the next episode, but there will be one for this, and we will keep doing it until we're finished. So, see you then, people. Bye-bye.